Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ask the Doc. I'm your host, Jennifer Filzen, and today I have with me Dr. Suzie Bergman. She is the owner of Dentistry on Officers Row in Vancouver, Washington. Welcome, Doctor.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. So nice to be here with you.
I know, I'm thrilled to have you. Okay, tell me about Officers Row. I live in Monterey. We have Cannery Row, which was made famous by John Steinbeck. Tell me about Officers Row. I'm assuming it's military, yes?
Yes, so actually, Officers Row is the oldest neighborhood in the Pacific Northwest. And my husband and I bought a practice on Officers Row. We're both dentists about 25 years ago. And I actually have just recently opened another practice, which is called Integrative Therapeutics. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about that as well.
Well, sure. Yeah. Tell us all about your businesses and what makes you stand apart from all the other dentists out there.
So I actually am a survivor of a crazy accident that happened when I was 19 years old that caused me to have problems with my jaw for the past many years. And I now take care of patients who have similar problems such as TMD, which most people refer to as TMJ, and other facial pain disorders. And I have this new clinic called Integrative Therapeutics, where I work with people in the medical space as well as behavioral health, along with dentistry, to take care of patients holistically.
Oh, I love that. That's fantastic. So, one thing I remembered reading when you were talking about your practice is that a lot of times people will separate what's going on in the mouth from what's going on with the rest of the body. Tell me what happens when we start compartmentalizing things and not looking at the whole instead.
Yes, that's a great question. So that's actually kind of my message is that in the 1800s, dentistry became a different group of doctors than physicians. But the reason for that wasn't really to take the mouth outside of the body, which is unfortunately something that happened along the way. And we really need to put the mouth back inside the body because we are one person. So what happens to our teeth, our mouth, our jaws, that also affects our mental health, our well-being, our physical health. And it's very important that we understand that things that we did in the 20th century aren't really converting to what we know now with evidence-based research about taking care of people, mind, body, and oral health.
That's really cool. So, do you have any success stories that you can share of how you've helped people besides yourself?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So my favorite story is about a patient named Victoria who came to me after being misdiagnosed with trigeminal neuralgia, and she was prepared to have brain surgery. When she got to me, she was very discouraged because she had seen a lot of different doctors and no one was quite sure what was going on with her. And after working with a neurosurgeon and my colleagues in physical therapy and speech therapy, that work with me at Integrative Therapeutics, we were able to help Victoria get off all the medications that she was taking and start a family and go from being in constant pain to having only maybe 1 or 2 days of very mild pain every month. So that was really rewarding.
That is huge. Congratulations. That's definitely a holistic approach for working with a team like that. That's outstanding. When people are looking for you, how do they find you?
So my website is www.dentistryonofficersrow.com. And then we also have Integrative Therapeutics, which is actually under BreatheWorks. So it's www.breatheworks.com/ITMDB, which stands for Integrative Therapeutics, Medical, Dental, and Behavioral.
Wow, that's a mouthful. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Well, what we'll do is we'll make sure that we put that in our show notes. So, everybody, thank you so very much for joining me and Dr. Bergman today. And I'm so glad that you got a chance to meet her. If you are in the Vancouver, Washington area, I do hope that you will visit her at Dentistry on Officers Row. And if you would like to learn more about she and our other guests here on the Ask the Doc show, please go to BuzzTV at iwannabuzz.com. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Bye.